San Francisco versus San Jose. How different could they really be? A lot. But in what ways? I can't speak to them culturally, but I can make an analysis based on their data, so let's dive in. Disclaimer before we get started, I will be referencing data about the cities and the counties that they're in, and I will not be analyzing any of the other cities or counties a part of Silicon Valley. Alright, now to start things off, they kind of have similar population, but San Jose has about 200,000 more residents. San Francisco, however, is more than half the size of San Jose, making for a much denser population with more than 18,000 people per square mile compared to San Jose's 5,600. In terms of ethnicity spread, they're both relatively diverse compared to other big cities, but San Francisco's most prevalent race is white, whereas San Jose's is the Asian community. Now let's move on to other data sets, and let's start with housing. Yeah, they're both extremely unaffordable. Both of their housing values max out our data at $1 million, so it's actually much higher than that. But we can talk about average housing costs, and for San Francisco it's $1.7 million, and San Jose is $1.8 million. And the median household income for both cities is virtually identical at $136,000. Yeah, that's not enough money. I mean, it is a lot and much higher than other cities, but what's the point if you still can't afford a home? Shockingly though, the poverty rate for both cities is actually pretty low because they both sit below the national poverty line. San Francisco's is slightly higher at 10.5% versus San Jose's 7.9%. The nation is around 12%. In terms of GDP, they both have similar growth curves, with San Jose having about 20% more growth. But the results are a little skewed because we're looking at Santa Clara County as a whole and not just San Jose. And they both have very stable economies compared to the rest of the nation and California. In terms of education attainment, San Jose beats out San Francisco in most categories. The one exception being San Francisco has more bachelor degrees. So on paper, the two cities actually perform very similarly, especially on the horribly unaffordable housing costs. Which makes sense because the two cities are in the same region with similar industries. But the culture and vibes are very different, and that's where it's on you to decide how they differ. All the data used is sourced from Ursus.com, and be sure to follow if you want to learn more things like